Why hello all of you beautiful people on the internet and my loyal minions. It's your hypnogod Fred Lee here, and I'm here with
Joseph Bradley,
and he's got a show, and just tell us a little bit about it.
The show's called A Cup of Joe with Joe, where we interview extraordinary people.
And he's got an interview with me on his channel, and I'm going to shoot you some more details of where to find it in the description and also towards the end of the video, so you can click there and go straight to it. Show him some love, as well as you guys have showed love to me as well. And I got a couple of cool tricks that I'm going to show you as well as everyone here, and everyone's going to learn how they're done. You ready?
That's great. That's great.
Okay, cool. Let's start off with a couple of pens. So go ahead and grab those.
Okay, I got 2 pins right here.
Good. And I want you to press them together in an X nice and tight.
Right
really
there.
press them.
Okay,
really tight.
got them right there.
Good. And make sure they don't slide off. Just nice, tight,
Right.
perfect. And what you're going to do is stare at that X right there and keep your eyes locked there at all times. Just glue them just there.
Right there.
Okay. And using just your peripheral vision, I want you to imagine what I'm doing in this context. So right here, feel that, see that?
Yeah, taking a string and tying it on there.
And you're not just seeing it and imagining, but you're feeling it, yeah?
Feeling it, yeah.
And
yeah.
as you try to separate them, they're just going to stay stuck. Just
Pretty
even
much, yeah.
all the way to the point where it's, and you're really, really trying, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's try this. So they'll kind of, for you, it's kind of bizarre, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to take something like this. We're going to set that free. Go ahead and try and pull them apart now.
Whoa. Yeah, they're loose now.
Now that's one cool thing that we're going to be showing you how to do. And just spoilers, it's going to take a little bit of work. I'm going to go step by step in terms of how to do this particular trick. But for something that you can do right away, we're going to use, in this case, this is a magic wand, or you can use a pen, whatever works. And here's what we're going to do. So watch. So I'm going to take this wand, and I'm just going to hold it against my wrist like this. So that way, what the wrist serves is it's going to serve as an insulator to trap the static electricity generated from my shirt. So if I do this, lock it in place, it just kind of stays there.
It's amazing.
It's weird. Very weird. So we're going to start with this trick, very easy to do, and something that you can do just for funsies. So, how to do this trick. First, you're going to need a wand, Sharpie, and then you can also follow along. So what you're going to do is your pen. You're going to condition them to this following position. So you're going to say, I'm going to take wand, pen, whatever it is, and hold your wrist like this. This is to keep the static from leaking. So this is what's going to be happening. Then what you do is you get static from whatever source, hair, whatever, right? And then you're going to grab your wrist like this, same position. Now the crucial part is, as I turn over, my index finger sneaks around and traps the wand in place. You don't want it to fall, otherwise it would kind of defeat the purpose.
Shot out on its own.
Yeah, you don't want it to shoot out. So a good amount of pressure, and that's going to keep that locked in place. And as you come back around, you close your right hand, and then index finger of your left goes back around the wrist. So that's a fun little trick called the static pen, wand, or stick.
Or pencil, or whatever you're using.
Exactly. So that's one of the simple fun tricks that you can do at a party. Anytime, anywhere, but this is more of an off-the-cuff type of thing. Now, the pen stick phenomena, or pencil stick phenomena, this is a suggestion-based trick. What do I mean by suggestion-based trick? It's not like hypnosis at all. It's more of guided meditation. Just like how current media and other places portray hypnosis as, hypnotherapy as a slow, monotone, relaxation type of thing. It's basically one of those tricks, so it's going to take a little bit more work, and it'll give you an idea of how difficult what people currently are doing is out there. And this is something that you can do with enough practice and through some trial and error. And obviously I can't teach you one-on-one in a video format that's mass-produced for the masses, so I have a specific course for hypnosis, and that's something we can talk about later. But for now, we're going to do this suggestion-based trick, and we're going to get into the nitty-gritty of it. First, you have somebody take 2 pens or pencils, and you need to clasp them together in the middle like this, at the X, and you're going to press really, really tight, making sure that the pencils don't slide. It's crucial that they do this because that's the physiological component to it. One, when they apply enough pressure, they don't want to screw it up by accidentally pressing too hard it slides off and smacks somebody or themselves. That's a safety hazard, so mentally they're going to keep themselves locked in place. 2, you're going to have them focus at the center of the X. It gives them a focal point. Now, suggestion-based tricks use focal points. Hypnosis, not so much. Again, different story. I got a full course that goes into full detail about it. 3rd, you're playing with their imagination. Suggestion-based tricks use the subconscious mind. Subconscious mind is the imagination and all that fun dandy stuff. So as you have them focus there, and make sure that their eyes are focused there, because this suggestion-based trick won't work if they're not focused. This is the big misconception, because hypnosis and suggestion-based things are not the same. So in this case, focus is a must, otherwise you're going to look stupid. And they're going to just want to smack you with the pens. Anyways, you got that there.
Got it right there.
Eyes locked.
Eyes
and
locked.
You're playing with their imagination. You can use string, you can use tape, or you just play with their imagination. And just say, what do you see me doing with your peripheral vision? From there, they'll describe whatever it is, like string, some other things. Then, you say, okay, now I want you to imagine it to the point where you actually feel it.
Okay.
And they're really feeling it because of the physiological component of them being locked in place. Because after a while, the body just doesn't want to change its position. It's a very adaptable type of organic system, and it just sticks there. And because of that, when they try to move, they just don't want to because of those other components involved. Mainly the imagination, what their body's currently sending signal-wise, and they don't want to smack anybody. So those are the biggest reasons why this works. And if you're missing any component of this any component of the trick specifically when doing this, you're going to have some bad results. So this takes a lot of work on your own part, just to figure out how you deliver the script, how you handle the spectator or volunteer as they do this, and also making sure that they are on board with you step by step along the way. And from there, that's how you can get this phenomenon to work. So once they're stuck, they're struggling, then you can just use a little lighter just to set them free, or whatever you want to do. A snap of the fingers, a clap, say kumbaya, anything and everything to make them separate. And if you're paranoid, of course, there's always a failsafe for any trick, especially if it's suggestion-based. A failsafe would be if you start to notice that they're starting to splay apart a little more, then what you can do is you can say, all right, we're just going to unravel that so you don't hurt yourself, give them a justification,
right.
And that way you can end it early should you need to. So that's a little fun suggestion-based thing. These are more party tricks than anything else. Please, by all means, do not claim that you are God for doing a suggestion trick, which is nothing but guided meditation, or sticking a pen or a wand on your hand, because these are just party tricks. I want you to play with these, have fun with them, and at least empower you with something that, in this case, the pen one is a bit challenging. So overcoming a little challenge like this has made people a lot more confident. Now, Joseph's got a ton more things to ask me about, and I'll be answering a lot of questions in there. So be sure to check out his channel, because that's going to end my segment. Any last words for the viewers?
Be sure to visit Cup of Joe with Joe, where we interview extraordinary people like Fred himself.
All right. And again, if you like this kind of stuff, or if you like any of my stuff in general, just press a like. Shoot some stuff in the comments saying, hey, I want to see more hypnosis. Hey, I want some more me and you time. Whatever it may be. And just let me know. I'm always happy to chat. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't become a part of the loyal Minion Army. And be sure to show Joe some love by hitting up his channel, putting a little subscribe. He posts whenever he can, because
it's getting more and more.
Right, everyone's busy, and it's really hard to put these interviews together and find people that are willing to be a part of it. He's a good friend of mine, so that's why we're able to make this work. So, again, like, share, subscribe, comment down below, show Joe some love, and again, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one.